This is Ella Beck and my week 3 blog for IST 390. The questions are: reflect on your annotated bibliography and who you want to interview for your primary research. So for our annotated bibliography, we broke down each of our sources into a summary of what we plan on using for it. This gave us a good look on what we need to research more on and what we already have covered from those sources. In looking at our sources, we also came across some new ideas that we hadn't really thought about during our preliminary discussion of the topic. Things like the funding of universities and how that affects the different students. We hadn't really thought about that angle yet. We found some information about how they get their funding and how it's distributed to students through financial aid. For my interview, I would like to talk to a financial advisor, probably here at Westcliff, since we have such a big international presence. I think they would have some good insight and experience and the good background, which could benefit us in our research. They would have some knowledge about what is going on behind the scenes and in the lives of international students, as well as students from the United States. They would know a lot more about the kind of money that international students get versus United States students, or what housing looks like for them and other issues that they may encounter. However, our group, we might decide to switch our research from poverty in international students to why students are coming here from internationally to study. So this is not really an issue about money, but it's more of an issue on the economy of other countries and why their education systems aren't really up to par, you could say, with ours. They aren't equal. So other countries could put more money and emphasis on their education systems. This would help achieve one of the UN sustainability goals, is quality education for all. So that's one reason many people come to the United States from other countries, is just because our education standard is higher and it's more better, I guess. If we chose to shift to this topic instead, I would need to rethink who to interview. A financial advisor wouldn't have as much information on this topic because they're not economy professionals or experts. So maybe if we had that, I would like to interview, I'd have to find somebody who would be an economist. Maybe my economy professor actually could be a good idea. Or perhaps somebody who came from internationally. I think that we looked at a couple sources which should give us some really good data on this as well. So we'd have to add those to our annotated bibliography. But that's all I have. Thank you.